this is what we have in the back. I spread out the threads that come out of mini peaks, as we did, should be coming out of 11 round Miyuki on the bottom of the mini peak. And my threads are very different in sizes. Some are longer and some are quite short. This is what you should have coming out like this. In some places I have 2, in some I have 1. I cut the shortest one. Where there's 1, I cut the other one because it was way too short. So we're gonna try to utilize them, use them in our beading. Also, you should have another thread coming out of one of these little beads that stick out here that we will need for attaching a pin. And you should have another thread coming out of one of the tops of your backside star. I do not have that thread. I must have used it or cut it. I'm not sure what I did with it. So I'm gonna put a new one in. If you have similar situation, you can follow my steps or you use what you have sticking out of one of the beads, out of one of the peaks. It should come out on the backside star. Итак, у вас сзади должно быть примерно вот как у меня, нити в разные стороны. У меня они абсолютно разной длины. Самая короткая где-то, наверное, 10 сантиметров, я ее отрежу. Остальные попробую использовать. Если у вас они все длинные, где-то у меня совсем прям длиннючие, где-то короткие. Итак, у вас еще должна выйти нить из вот этих вот язычков. Одна это для булавки, а другая должна выйти сверху где-то из одного из пиков вашей звезды сзади. У меня нету этой нити, поэтому мне нужно нарастить. Вот, если у вас тоже нет нити, можете повторять за мной, если есть, ее используйте. Я взяла где-то 1,5 метра. Когда я ввожу нить, я просто прохожу через ряды и уже отрезаю ее, когда она, кончик, когда закрепляю. So I am inserting a new thread. And what I do, I just go through like quite long, not too long, row of beads. To secure it, I do this. second. So you see I have two beads next to each other here. And to secure my thread, I'm gonna go into this bead and then I'm gonna come out of here and continue beading. Итак, вот это моя новая нитка. Я дотягиваю так, чтобы кончик остался срезать. И как я закрепляю здесь нитку, я просто прохожу, I make a loop, и прохожу как бы так вот кружочком, чтобы она не ёрзала, а впоследствии она уже закрепится. И нахожу такую ситуацию, где хорошо подойти можно. И есть вот две делики друг с другом рядом. Прохожу вниз. Go down. And of course thread is already causing trouble. Pull a little tight and then up through the first bead. The last bead rather. Pull tight. It's not 100% secure at this point, but it will get secured as we start beading around and eventually come to this end where the thread started, and all these rows will be sitting tight together, so this thread will have no escape. And then I will cut that little end. Now go up through the rest of the beads to the very top. So those of you who have thread in one of those peaks, this is what you would have. If you have it on the other side, then you will continue the opposite way. I like to bead from right to left because I'm a right-handed. Итак, вот у вас такая ситуация должна быть. Нитка отсюда выходить, когда мы плели вот этот задник. Вот что мы делаем. Здесь у нас торчит бусина. Она там, естественно, для функции определенной сидит. Потом у нас вот эти торчат вот тут и вот здесь. Это они нам понадобятся. Но вот здесь звезда наша сзади, она чуть-чуть не дотягивает вот до этой бисерины. So here, as you remember, we put this tiny bead on the back of our peak in the middle, and it will serve a certain function. It will hold this part that we beaded with the stone, the backside, tight to the peaks. So are these ones. They will serve a purpose. As we see here, we have enough space here in between to add another row of delica. Sometimes if you do this again, or if you might have the situation now, you might have a smaller space here, which is also okay, which means you just have to see which seed beads fit better. Usually I would do 15 Miyuki round, but in this case I have enough space to fit Delica. So I string 2 Delica beads and continue beating this back star as I did before, down through the next bead. So I added a row and it fits perfectly. So we can later attach this row to this bead. Then here I always look how my beads are sitting, so what bead I can fit in. In this case, here the space is small enough to fit 15 Miyuki round. I'll take the gold ones. Go up through the next bead in the row. Then again, 15 Miyuki round. And here I'll put Delica. Then 15 Miyuki round. Threads might be getting in the way. Fifteen Miyuki round again. And 2 Delicas. On top here. So this is what you will have. This row. And you have to repeat this all around. Try to put my threads down so they don't get in my way. Miyuki 15. Miyuki 15. 15. Delica. In the middle. Miyuki 15. Miyuki 15 again. And 2 Delicas. And again. Так, продолжаем по кругу. Мiyuki 15. Я вставляю между делик. Потому что они садятся плотненько. Посередине делика. Miyuki 15. Miyuki 15 опять. Две делики. Опять Miyuki 15. Miyuki 15. Pull tight. Tight enough so beads are close. Sitting closely together. Eleven. Oops, туда дошла. I got through the wrong bead accidentally. Extra bead. Here's Miyuki 15 again. Tight. Miyuki 15. and 2 delicas. And continue all the way around until you reach the beginning, which is here for me. This is my thread from one of these little tongues that's sticking out for the pin. So here I'm coming to the end of my row. This is where I attached the thread. Comes in here. I already went through this bead. So I'm gonna cut this little tail so it's out of the way. And I have one more bead to add, and it's Miyuki 15. Skip one, goes into the next one, and next one, and the other, then the top one. So 2 beads on top. This is where your needle comes out. Passes through. So now we have to do a maneuver, attach this part to this bead. This is what we do. So your thread comes out here. You can pull it a little so you have some room, and go through this bead attached to the middle of the back of your peak. And here we have to go up through these 3 hex cut delicas attached to the very top of your peak. We have to go here. So, which means we have to fill in this area. In my case, 4 delica beads and 1 Charlotte 15, check Charlotte 15, fit in this space. You see how many delicas fit here. It should be like mine. And you go up through these 3 beads. And string 1 Charlotte 15 and go down through the 3 attached to the peak beads, hex cut. You're going down through 1, 2, 3, and 1 Charlotte, the top Charlotte here. Oops. Pull gently but tight, and string 1 delica, skip 1 delica. Where is my thread? Thread comes out of Charlotte, skip 1, and go down through the next delica. gently but tight. Then grab another delica and do the same thing. Skip one. Then we go down through the delica that is attached to the back of your peak and down through this delica. This is what we have. Now here we have to bead to the other peak. String 1, 15 Miyuki round. Go through the 15 Miyuki here, and then string another 15 Miyuki round. The same way. Another 15 Miyuki. Through the delica. Again 15 Miyuki. Miyuki again. And the last 15 Miyuki here. And we do the same thing as here. We go up through this 11 delica attached to the back of the peak. String 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 delicas and 1 charlotte. You might do without charlotte, but I think beads are tighter this way. And then charlotte 15 again. Go down through the 3 hex cut and 1 charlotte. Pull gently but tight. String 11, Delica, skip one, go on the next one. Hold tight, and then another one through Delica on the bottom, the very first that was strong, and then again through the attached to the back of the peak Delica and this Delica. Pass the needle through both. Let's see if it wants to go. Okay, it wants to come out of the next one. It's alright. Correct that. As long as the needle passes through the beads. Okay, we actually have to go back here because my needle went through one extra bead. Here. And repeat the same here as here. Miyuki 15. Miyuki 15 again. Miyuki 15. Miyuki 15. And Miyuki 15 here. And here. Итак, нам теперь надо соединить вот эти пики с нашей выступающей бисеринки. Вот здесь сзади 15-е. Вводим иголку вверх. И тут нам надо заполнить вот это пространство, куда у меня помещается 4 делики и 1 шарлотта. Можно, наверное, без шарлотты обойтись. Вот я так их поплотнее сажаю. Потом заходим вверх через вот эти 3, которые у нас тут выступающие наверху. Нанизываем шарлотту 15-ю. И идем обратно через эти 3, которые выступающие, и шарлотту вот здесь внизу. То есть 3-4 бисерины всего. Оп. Теперь тут мозаичку небольшую делаем. делика, пропускаем одну, вставляем иголку в следующую. И опять. Вот так. Теперь идем через вот эту выступающую, прикрепленную сзади на пик делику и вот эту делику слева, первую. Надо выйти через обе. У меня иголка зацепила одну лишнюю, мы из нее выходим, потому что нам с верхней надо выйти. Вот. А здесь добавляем все 15 миюки. И то же самое здесь повторяем. And repeat all around. I'm finishing my row, I did it all around. This is my beginning. Here's my last 15 miyuki. And I go up through the top this delicate bit. Now string 2 miyuki 15, and the needle goes up through this delicate bit. We beaded this column here, and there are two, so the first two, the right side, the right bead of the two bead row. Here we take one delica and go through the next up. Skip one, go up through this delica. Now here we go down through the delica next to the one we just went through, and we're gonna be in the left side, on the left side, and we have to do the same thing on the opposite way. So we're adding one delica, go down through the left delica, and then 2 Miyuki 15, going into the delica that is attached to the delica on the peak. And this is what we will have. And we're going around again. Adding Miyuki 15 here. Like we did previously. And same here. Go up through the delica. String 2 Miyuki round. Up through this delica. adding далеко again. And down. Далеко again. Round. Into далеко. And repeat all around, adding 15 miyuki here and the same on each peak.